An unsettling labyrinth with walls that seemed to whisper long-forgotten secrets stood between ancient woods and mist-filled hills in the small, abandoned town of Ravensbrook. Narratives from the area mentioned individuals who entered the intricate pathways and never came back. Locals avoided it because they thought it was a doorway to the unknown, and therefore cursed. A curious journalist named Emily, who had a thing for the enigmatic, came to Ravensbrook one fateful night. She was intrigued by the stories told about the maze and made the decision to find out the truth. With only a dim flashlight and a notebook, Emily made her way through the winding passageways, her own anxiety growing with every step. The atmosphere thickened with an otherworldly energy as she descended farther. The maze appeared to shift and change, as if mocking her attempts to discover its secrets, and the air felt charged with forces she could not see. Idle and eerie whispers danced at the periphery of her awareness. Emily got lost in the maze and her nerves started to fray. Shadows grew longer, twisted, forming strange forms. The walls were covered in strange symbols that glowed dimly in her flashlight's weak light. The whispers seemed to mock her disorientation, and her heartbeat echoed in time. Hours went by, and it became harder to tell what was real and what was a nightmare. In the center of the maze, Emily happened upon a clearing that was illuminated by an odd, icy light. An old statue with pupilless eyes stood in the middle, gazing into the distance. The murmurs grew louder as Emily got closer, like a chorus of bygone eras. Her eyes flickered with visions of tragedies, unforgotten grief, and the agonized screams of those who had entered the maze and never came out. It dawned on her that the maze was a container, a storehouse of the town's darkest mysteries. Emily was desperate to go back where she had been, but the maze seemed to be resisting her every step. The walls became a smothering embrace as they closed in. When panic struck, she dashed through the shifting hallways, while the whispers turned into an unbearable chorus. Emily defied fate one last time, struggling to breathe when she arrived at the maze's entrance. The maze behind her disappeared into thin air as she staggered out into the moonlit night, leaving only an empty clearing. Ravensbrook was still as enigmatic as it had always been, the locals unaware of the terrifying expedition that had taken place through the secret passageways of the maze. The eerie whispers that lingered in the shadows, a chilling reminder of the price one pays for solving the mysteries lost in the maze of fear, haunted Emily forever after her terrifying experience.